guys, from blustery, frigid, drifting Iowa. Okay, Google, what's the current temperature?
In Lakeview, it's currently minus 11 degrees.
Minus
Due to current
11.
wind conditions, it feels like it's minus 40.
Minus 40 degrees wind conditions. So I moved from my craft room. My baseboard heater is not keeping up. There's 7 windows out there. They're new windows, but it's literally a sunroom. And so I moved into my kitchen table. I have this Dollar Tree plastic thing under my table here, and I'm just going to make do. So I'm excited to do this. This was the back to the journal that I'm doing with the Crafty Cats, the Grungy Wallpaper, and Jerry Cardmaker's 1920s portraits. This was the back. I took the front and attached it to the front of a brocade, kind of a velvety cover that I'd made. I want to do this so bad. I'm just going to do it because I'm going crazy watching TV and watching the snow below. And I finally we got cleared out after 3 days, but we didn't, you know what? You don't need to go anywhere anyway. So to raise this up, well, my dilemma was, do I put it underneath with this metal? Because I think I'm going to make a gentleman's journal. Or do I need to take this pin off and pin it on? I don't like that. Or should I put it on top, in the middle? No, maybe to the side. With this, I think either way this has to come off. And this by the way, is just, I've had it probably 7 years from a Hobby Lobby. It's a new jewelry piece. But I think this is coming off because it doesn't really serve a purpose. I'm going to bust that off. I've just had it and never done anything with it. I got it off. I watched their jewelry clearance just because they're such cool pieces. I think they're called, well, there goes that. There goes that. Didn't need that anyway, actually. This is what I wanted. I was, oh, this might just be one more way to have it come loose at some point. Yeah, I'm not convinced I need this. I'm scared I'm going to pop something in my eye. I'm just going to ignore that. That's gone. That's done. Okay, I think I'm going to put some maybe cardboard underneath there because I do like a junky piece of cardboard. You know? Yeah, we just got, my car's in the garage. My son, I have a garage, an insulated garage, and then I have a carport that's 24 foot long. And normally I park under it all summer and fall. In fact, I just used my garage for the first time this year, but no, my son's up under the carport. And he had to, excuse me for that. He had to pull up under there and oh my God, I always cough when I film. He couldn't move his car because there was a 4-foot drift behind him until the people came to get us out, which we're not going anywhere anyway. Don't need a thing. So yeah, there's a ban on, there's no towing in Iowa, no tow trucks around. The whole state is pretty much shut down. You know what I think's really funny, guys, is I'm not going to say who I like politically. If you know me, you know. But and there's a couple that I like. And anyway, I think this is not to diss DeSantis. The only thing I have to say about him is I wonder what he thinks coming from Florida to this weather. Because, well, Trump is a New Yorker. He's used to this crap, even though he's in Florida now. Ramaswamy, Vivek, he's a Pennsylvania, Ohio guy, isn't he? I think he's Pennsylvania. he's used to it. I don't know where Nikki Haley's from. I don't know much about her. But anyway, I just think the caucuses are Monday, and they have shown up in Iowa with our full force weather. Winter was a long time getting here, and it is here. It has raised its ugly head. But you know, it's like I told Ricky Tikki Tabby, posted, she just moved here she's a Midwest girl anyway. She's from Minnesota, but I don't know how long she's been in Arizona. I call her my Arizona transplant when I talk about her to my son. If she posts something and I want to refer to her, I'll say, my Arizona transplant. And he'll go, yeah. Well, anyway, she had some pictures out, and she's loving it. She's loving being in Iowa. And I said, you know what? It could be 50 next week. It's just the way it is out here. You just never, ever know. So, okay, I'm going to make some ugly edges. I should have soaked this. I watched somebody, I actually didn't know I was coming on. I just got bored. I'm watching Reacher again because the second season's on there, and I don't think I've watched it before. So I'm rewatching season 1. And sometimes I'm kind of scooting ahead, but I got bored with it. There's only so much you can watch, for me anyway, unless I'm in a really good binging mood. Okay, I think I will. This is going to be good and ugly when I get done. I have a whole bunch of World War II newspapers. I have a lot of books on Vietnam on the wall, on the conflict. I have a lot of stuff about Germany. I don't know why I always buy them. I'm just drawn to military. It probably has something to do with being in high school with the Vietnam era and dating guys that were leaving for the military or later coming home from Vietnam. I had a boyfriend for quite a few years and he's a Facebook friend, but he was a Vietnam vet, and he is still with us, thank God. He's got that whole Ancient Origin, all those other colors. There's other colors than orange, guys, that they got attacked with from Monsanto. Okay, so let's ugly this up. I sat last night, I tore all the pages out of a book, and then I glued them on my lap desk, on my lap watching TV. One by one, I glued them into long rows. And I'll show you in another video what I'm doing with them, but they're all glued together, the entire book. I've never collaged, really. I'm not big at collaging. I think something down here, maybe. And then I want some kind of, maybe burlap, maybe some laces. Well, that's not going to work. I'm going to have to do this. Yesterday I made goulash. I wanted to make chili, but I didn't have I didn't have any tomato juice. I didn't have any tomatoes in a can. I had tomatoes in my freezer from the garden, and I needed freezer space, so I gave them to I gave them to my daughter-in-law or my daughter or somebody. Threw them away. No tomatoes. The only thing I had was, what do you call it? Rotel. So I thought, okay, I can't make chili. I can make goulash because I had the macaroni, and I never made it with Rotel, but I threw a can of that in because why not? It's, peppers and onion. I threw a can of Rotel in, and I had a jar of ragu or Prego, one or the other, I don't recall. So I did that, And my hamburger comes in 1 pound packages from the butcher. So that, I used a pound of hamburger. I made a big pan of goulash. Probably not as much. My son doesn't like hamburger. So, but he ate it. He liked it. We made some garlic bread. Today, I said, I think I need to make some potato soup because I'm scared the milk's going to go bad. I had a gallon of milk and it was almost full. And there's nothing worse than going to use milk and it's like, I don't know about this. So I thought, you know what? We've got a lot of goulash left from yesterday, but I'm going to make potato soup just because I have potatoes and I have the milk and we're stranded. And I always say eggs, bread, potatoes, milk, very few things you can get by for a long time. You can make hash browns, potato soup, eggs and potatoes, you name it, just on and on. Pancakes. There's just, if you have those few ingredients, and you don't mind cooking, I'm gonna get these shorter. So, and then I made a yellow cake. I wanted to bake. I've been wanting to make bread, but I just haven't done it. I made a yellow cake and I made peanut butter frosting. I love that. I haven't had that since I haven't made it for years, actually. Okay, there's that with a little burlap showing. I want some lace out of there. And I found this doily today. I didn't find it. I knew where it was. I just had never cut it. So I think I'll take a corner of this and have that come out. Let's see. I think I'll cut all the way across. Guess you can't see what I'm doing. There. I took the whole end. But I think I just want a little piece sticking out there. So, on top of with this showing, maybe? And, or maybe, oh, and I have, oh yeah, I have this suit coat tweed. Maybe a piece of this. Oh, come on, tear. Tell me you'll tear. Oh, nope. Sometimes they'll tear in one direction and not the other. Let's see if that's the case. Yep. How about, this maybe needs to be under there. I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm just layering. Layering, layering, playing. Kind of want that there. Maybe I don't want that lace. Actually, second thought, where's that metal? Maybe that would be cool on that. No, because that hides the lace. What am I thinking? That has to be under. And that can be there. That can be there. And this is showing too much. And I don't know if I'm sold on this. I have this piece of quilt that I like. I like this. This might come out. And this might go in. Let's see. Boy, the wind is howling. I wish you could hear it. Okay, Google, what's the current wind speed?
In Lakeview right now, the wind is from the northwest at 26 miles per hour.
She hates me. Sometimes she won't even answer me. I'm like, what's up with you? Yo, sup? Sup, Google? See, she don't like me. Google. Okay, Google. Are you my friend?
Of course I'm your friend.
Of course I'm
Hey,
your friend.
want to do something fun?
No.
Okay, let me know if there's anything I can do for you.
Scratch. Okay, Google, can you scratch my back? See, she don't answer. Sometimes she says, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you mean. There. That might be too much. I think I'm going to do that. And then I think I'm going to, wonder if I should put the cardboard on this. Actually, I think I will do that. I've had a nice, I say to my son, do you want to play Yahtzee? No, it's not fun with two people. What about Scrabble? That's not fun with two people either. I'm like, yeah, it is. It's fine with two people. Okay, I'm just going to start gluing. Just going to start layering. You know what I've found is no matter how somebody does a cover or a page, it's you don't know the other alternatives, so it always looks okay. It always looks right when you're done because, you know, I mean, sometimes you might go, oh, I wish I'd added this or I wish I'd have done that, but they always tend to look okay. There, I might want this down a hair. I'm running out of glue. My Barely Art glue that I'm desperately wanting to try was supposed to be here Friday. Well, we've got our blizzard, and I don't think the trucks were out because everything, even plows, were pulled off the roads. Today, well, same. It's terrible out. I did get my washing machine, though, if you followed that saga. That trauma in my life. My son and I went and picked it up Thursday because my other son was going to run out. It's 85 miles there. He was going to run out Friday after work. So after like 4:30, he was going to go after it. And the storm was coming in. He said, if the weather's okay, I'll go get it. Well, when I found the email that it was in, because I ordered a special one in because they didn't have a big enough size tub that I wanted. I mean, if you're going to buy it, then you have to, you know, get what you want because that's not something I'm planning on buying again in my lifetime. So I ordered in a bigger tub, deep washing, because otherwise, you know, if you get a small one, it's like, how do you don't wash your comforters? You can't. So I think this needs to go up a hair. Anyway, it came in. When I saw the email, it had already been there. It was there 4 days early. And I had till Tuesday to get it, or it was going to go on the floor for sale. I'm like, what? Because, like I said, it was 4 days early. Been sitting there since last weekend, and I think I saw the email on like Wednesday. So with the storm coming in, I'm like, oh my God, I got to get there. I'm not going through this again. It took a long time to get that one in. There were no stores in my area that had it. I ordered it from Best Buy. And I'm just going to do that. So, anyway, we ran out and got it. The weather was good. The roads were good. Got it here. My two sons did it. The one that lives with me and the other one. I have three, but the other one runs a business at nights. So he was not available. But it only takes two to get it. You get too many bodies around a washing machine and you're like, oh, you're smashing my hand or something like that. Anyway, so the worst thing is we got it in the bathroom because that's where it goes and it's behind the door in my bathroom. This is just awful because I said on the way home with it, I said, you know what? Wouldn't it be awful if we got it in there and it was really tall? Because bigger tub, I'm thinking, oh, it's going to be really deep and blah, blah, blah. What if it's too tall and it won't stand up in the bathroom? That's the one thing I didn't measure was the height. And I didn't think of it, right? It comes out in the bathroom further than my door frame. We couldn't put the door back on. So we can't put the door on. I have no bathroom door now. The thermostat is in the hallway. So I thought, okay, that's not a big deal. I love barn doors. I'll get a barn door. I'll get the barn door kit. I have two vintage doors with chippy paint out in my garage. I love vintage stuff. And I have told you guys that I couldn't even hardly get my car in the garage before winter. I had to get in there and start getting rid of stuff. In fact, I have a World War II Foot Locker that I need to bring in the house. I mean, it's out of the way, but I'm thinking about bringing it in for a coffee table, which is where I had it before. My oldest son gave me that for Mother's Day one year because I love old stuff. All you got to do is go to an old junk store and you can find anything for me. So I'm thinking about bringing that back in. But I have two vintage doors in my garage with chippy paint. They're beautiful. So I said, I'll make a barn door. I'll order the kit. I'll go to the Lowe's or whatever and get the barn door kit. It won't go because the thermostat's on the wall there. The thermostat won't move far enough to clear a barn door. So I have to put a whole new door frame in farther down the other way. Guys, what do you think? I love it. I'm going to cut this off. Let's see. I love it. I absolutely love it. That was pretty easy. This is Joey Cardmaker's Portraits 1920s. Very Art Deco fun. Oh, I wish I wouldn't have done that. Oh, well, I did. Make this older, scruffy. There we go. There is my new next cover. Should we rough this up a little? Okay, that's what I had planned, was just to have a little play here. And on to something else. The cover's ready. I got to finish up my grungy journal, and then this will be my next book, I believe. I don't know. Amy's got so many kits. Gosh darn, she's making it hard on me. Okay, guys. I love it. Thanks for watching. Okay, Google. Say bye-bye, friends.
All right, I'll be here when you need me.
Oh, she'll be here when I need her. All right. Bye, guys. Thanks for watching.